Hey guys, Evacso here, welcome back to the channel. So today I've got ultimate difficulty sliders. They have taken me a while to make. I have actually struggled. The last couple of years I've definitely struggled making ultimate difficulty sliders. It is so much harder the last couple of years, but I've finally got them. So these are the 10-minute half sliders. I've got two sets. So first I'll be showing you my longer half sliders and then my short game sliders. So two different slider settings. Let's go straight into the longer ones. So 10-minute halves, obviously the difficulty is ultimate, and I've got the game speed actually at slow paced. So this is my first slider set with slow pace. They are definitely a lot better on slow pace for ultimate difficulty. Into my camera settings, so I've got my broadcast with the height 0, zoom 0, far side focus at 5, ball tracking speed always on 0 as well. Finally into the sliders. Okay, so sprint speed on 5. That's very low, but we have to really slow down this game just to make it slightly easier to actually play. Acceleration at 45, so that is even lower too. So both speed and acceleration are lower, basically to sort of be able to sort of judge when the ultimate difficulty player will be sprinting through, because that's what they like to do. They like to sprint with the ball. Basically, it's going to make it easier to sort of know when that's going to happen, sort of just get yourself ready to defend, really. Shot error at 72, pass error at 53, shot speed at 45, pass speed at 48. Yes, that is very high. That's pretty much just to break through the team. It is difficult to score goals, difficult to defend. So everything's pretty much got a boost for users, and then CPU is pretty much just taking it back. Injury frequency at 60, severity at 30, goal capability at 55. Look, the markings at 97. It is very high, and still I don't think it's high enough, but I don't want to put it up any higher than 97. Look, if you guys are struggling to defend, you can put it up to 100 if you want. It's fine by me. I swear it's really not noticeable anything in the 90s. I feel like I just kept going up and just wasn't doing anything. Run frequency at 25, line height at 52, line length at 40, line width at 52, fullback positioning at 35. So I've lowered that, making a little bit less runs. Power bar, you have to have it at 60. If you're struggling, you can put up to 65 if you want, but if you can do it on 60, put it on 60, because it makes it a lot easier if you put it at 65. It really does, but then it becomes a little bit unrealistic because of how quick you're able to pass the ball. And first touch control error also at 55. Into the CPU sliders, so again their sprint speed is 5, but they still got the extra acceleration. If you're still struggling, you can put it at 45, but it's easy to do counter attacks then, and sort of just wrecks everything. Shot error at 78, pass error at 60, got shot speed at 20, but they still score goals. We all know that. Shot speed at 20, it is still high for CPUs. Pass speed at 35, injury frequency at 60, severity at 30, their goal capability at 51. If you have a really good team, you can put this up to 52 or 53, and that should help it, especially if you have really good shooters. That will help just pretty much not scoring all the time. Marking at 57, it's not high. It's not high at all, but they're still really good at marking. Run frequency at 20, line height at 50, line length at 47, line width at 54. That's increased just so you can pretty much make through balls a lot easier, because with it any lower than that, you're not going to make it any passes through. The defender will always win that ball. So 54, it's quite good. It's nice actually being able to make a through ball and create play in ultimate difficulty, which is not really heard of. Fullback positioning at 35, and their first touch control error is at 70. Okay, now my short game sliders. So I've been using these at 5-minute halves. You can also use it at 4 minutes, 6 minutes, and 7 minutes. So whatever you like, these sliders work for any kind of minutes. So my longer halves, you can work them for 8 minutes we got 9 minutes now, so you can use for the 9 minutes and 10 minutes. Anything else higher than that, not really. So I got these at 5-minute halves. Difficulty level obviously ultimate, and I get game speed also on slow pace. Now before we get into these sliders, please drop a like, a subscribe if you haven't, because I'm really trying to hit 4K soon and possibly hit 5K subscribers this year. That's really the goal. Okay, so my camera is the same, so straight to the user sliders. Sprint speed at 5, acceleration at 45, same as the other sets. Got the shot error at 62, pass error at 52, shot speed at 45, pass speed is also at 48. If you're struggling, put that up to 49, because that was the big difference. Because when I was playing short games, I feel like the one big key difference is when I put it up to 49, it made it significantly easier. So that's probably the one biggest differences for this one. If you want to make it easier, injury frequency at 60, severity at 30, goal capability also on 55, marking at 68. So that's the biggest difference in terms of the differences of settings. The other one was 97. This is at 68. So this looks a little bit more realistic. Yeah, you just don't need it that high up for short games. 68. If you got a good team, you can have that 70. Any lower, then you're going to be conceding a lot of goals. Run frequency at 40, line height at 55, line length at 42, line width at 53. So I've increased that by 1, just so the CPU can make more through balls. Full back positioning at 40, power bar is also on 60. I've got the first touch control error also at 55 for users. Now into the CPUs. So sprint speed 5, acceleration 46, shot error at 74. You put this up to 75, 76, even 78 or something. If you're conceding a lot of goals, basically if you're conceding a lot of shots, then you can put that up. Only if you like to really just run at players with your defenders, you probably would want that higher. Pass error at 57, shot speed at 22. Again, you can put this down to 20 if you don't want to concede too many shots inside the box. 22 so you can have some shots outside the box, and they're very clinical inside the box, but if you put it lower, they're not going to be really scoring outside the box, basically. Pass speed at 42, injury frequency at 60, severity at 30, got their goal capability at 52, marking is at 56. So again, that's not really changed too much for the longer halves, even though the users is very big difference. Yeah, I don't know. Ultimate difficulty is really weird. I struggle with this thing. Run frequency at 32, line height at 57, line length at 51, line width at 55, fullback positioning is at 40, and their first touch control error is at 60. So please give me a comment after you tested these sliders. I'd like to know how these going. I'm going to be updating these throughout the year. You know, it's February now, and I've only just got these sliders out. It's probably the longest time for me to get ultimate difficulty sliders out, but finally got them out. I will be updating them. Anyways, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't. I'll catch you guys later.